Have you ever wished you could speak English fluently but felt stuck because you don't live in an English-speaking country? Do you struggle to find people to practice with or feel nervous when trying to speak? Imagine if you could turn your own home into the perfect place to learn and practice English every day. This is exactly what Sophia Williams did. She wasn't living in an English-speaking country. She didn't have native speakers around her. And yet, she found a way to train her brain to think and speak in English. Right from her home. How did she do it? What techniques helped her transform from a hesitant English learner to a confident speaker? Stick with me, because by the end of the story, you'll discover powerful and easy-to-follow techniques that you can start using today to speak English at home, without fear, without hesitation, and without needing a classroom. Let's dive into Sophia's journey and uncover the secrets to speaking English fluently from the comfort of your home. My name is Sophia Williams, and today, I want to tell you something very important. Speaking English is not hard. It is easy, but only if you know the right way to practice. A few years ago, I could not speak English fluently. I wanted to, but whenever I tried, my words stopped. My mind went blank. I knew some words and I understood English when I read it. But when it was time to speak, I became nervous. My tongue felt stuck and I made mistakes. I used to think maybe I will never speak English like others. Maybe I need to go to an English-speaking country. Maybe I need a special teacher. But one day my big brother, Daniel, gave me the most powerful advice. He said, "Sophia, if you want to speak English fluently, don't wait for the right time. Speak English at home. Right now." I laughed. "Daniel, how can I speak English at home? Everyone in our house speaks our own language. No one speaks English." Daniel smiled and said, "That does not matter. You do not need anyone. You can start alone. Just follow my steps." I was confused, but I wanted to try. So I followed his steps and my life changed. Step 1. Talk to yourself. The first thing Daniel told me was, talk to yourself in English. I was surprised. Talk to myself? Won't that look silly? I asked. Daniel laughed. It will feel strange at first, but trust me. When you talk to yourself, you start thinking in English. You stop translating in your mind. And soon, English becomes natural for you. So the next morning when I woke up, I tried. I said out loud, "Good morning, Sophia. How do you feel today?" "I feel great. The sun is shining, and I am ready for the day." I went to the mirror and continued, "Now I will brush my teeth. I will wash my face. Then I will eat breakfast." First, it felt funny. I was laughing at myself. But after some days, I noticed something amazing. I was speaking faster. My brain was not stopping to translate. Words were coming naturally. Step 2. Name everything around you. The next day, Daniel said, "Now start naming things in English." "What do you mean?" I asked. He pointed at my room and said, "Say the names of things you see. For example, this is a bed. This is a window. This is a book." This will help your brain remember English words faster. So I tried. I walked around my house and said, "This is a door. This is a chair. This is a spoon. This is a television." It was fun. I even took sticky notes and wrote the names of things in English. I stuck them on different objects: mirror, clock, cupboard, lamp. Now, whenever I looked at them, my mind automatically thought in English. Step 3. Use the mirror. A week later, Daniel gave me another step. Stand in front of the mirror and have a conversation with yourself, he said. What? Again, talking to myself? I asked. Daniel nodded. Yes, but this time watch yourself. Look at how your mouth moves. Look at your expressions. It will give you confidence. So I tried. I stood in front of the mirror and said, Hello, Sophia. How are you? Then I answered myself, I am fine. Today is a nice day. I have a lot of things to do, but I am happy. At first I felt a little shy, but after a few days it became normal. And soon I started feeling more confident. Step 4. Think in English. One day, Daniel asked Sophia, What are you thinking right now? I replied, I don't know. Just random things. Daniel smiled. Then think in English. Think in English? I was confused. Yes, he said. Whenever you have a thought, try to say it in English inside your head. So I started trying. When I was choosing my clothes, I thought, should I wear the blue dress or the white one? When I was eating, I thought, this food is delicious. I love this sandwich. When I was walking outside, I thought, the weather is nice. The sky is blue. I feel happy. Slowly, my brain stopped translating from my native language. English became my first thought. Step 5. Watch English movies and talk about them. Next, Daniel said, watch movies in English. But don't just watch. Repeat what you hear. So we started watching English movies together. First, I listened carefully to the words. Then, I paused and repeated the sentences. Sometimes, I spoke like the characters, copying their tone and expressions. It was so much fun, and soon, I started understanding English without subtitles. Step 6. Play English games. One evening, my little sister, Emma, saw me speaking in English and said, I want to learn too. So I started playing English games with her. We played 20 questions. She had to guess an object by asking, is it big? Is it small? Can I eat it? Word association. I said a word, and she had to say another related word. For example, sun, light, tree, leaves. These games made learning English fun and exciting. Step 7. Speak to others in English. Finally, Daniel said, now, talk to people in English. At first, I was nervous, but I pushed myself. I started ordering food in English. I made phone calls in English. I even started speaking with my friends in English. And do you know what happened? I became fluent. I didn't need to think anymore. The words just came naturally. 1 year later, I had to give a speech at a school event. I took the microphone, smiled, and said, Hello, everyone. My name is Sophia Williams, and today, I want to tell you, speaking English is easy if you practice the right way. And guess what? I spoke confidently, without fear, without hesitation. That day I realized Daniel was right. You don't need to go to an English-speaking country to learn English. You can do it from home. So, my dear friends, if you want to speak English easily, remember these steps. Talk to yourself. Name things. Use a mirror. Think in English. Watch movies. Play games. Speak without fear. You can do it. And if you want to learn more English, like this video, share it with friends, comment below, and subscribe to our channel English Tone. Don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss a lesson,